Lesson 2.3 is solving multi-step equations, and the focused learning target is I can solve a multi-step equation using addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Solve these equations. Example 1 is 3y plus 7 is equal to negative 9. We need to first start by isolating the variable, getting the term with the variable on one side of the equal sign and all the other numbers onto the opposite side of the equal sign. So we need to move the 7. We can see it's a positive 7, so we're going to subtract 7 from both sides of the equal sign. Notice here that we have negative 9 and negative 7. Okay. These are like terms, so we can go ahead and add those two numbers together. The 7 and the negative 7, we can add those two together to get 0. And so we're left with 3y on the left side of the equal sign is equal to negative 16 on the right side of the equal sign. But we're not done yet, because we need to get the y alone, right? No 3 in front of the y. So to remove the 3, we can divide both sides of the equal sign by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1y. 1y is simply y is equal to negative divided by a positive is negative. And 3 goes into 16 5 times and has a remainder of 1. So y is equal to negative 5 and 1/3. I'm going to put a box around that. Example 2 gives us negative 6k minus 15 is equal to 9. Again, we want to get the term with the variable alone and move all of the other constants to the opposite side of the equal sign. So that negative 15 needs to move. We can do that by adding 15 to both sides of the equal sign. On the left side, we're left with negative 6k. Negative 15 plus positive 15 is 0. And that's going to equal 9 plus 15, which is 24. We're still not done. We need to isolate the k. We want it to say k is equal to a number. Right? So we need to get rid of the negative 6. And we can do that by dividing both sides of the equal sign by negative 6, leaving us with negative divided by a negative is positive 1k, or k, is equal to positive divided by a negative is negative 4. So I can put a box around that. Here in example 3, we're given k divided by 3 plus 4 is equal to negative 16. Well, in this case, what we can do is multiply both sides of the equal sign by 3. Right? In doing that, we are going to get rid of that fraction. Alright. But remember, we need to multiply every term on the left side of the equal sign by 3, and we need to multiply every term on the right side of the equal sign by 3. So we're going to use parentheses. 3 times k over 3 plus 4 parentheses is equal to 3 times negative 16. When we do that, the 3's cancel out. We're left with k plus 4 is equal to negative 48. We're still not done. because the k needs to be all alone, so we need to move that 4. So we're going to minus 4 from both sides of the equal sign. It's going to leave us with k is equal to negative 52. And I'm going to put a box around that. Example problem number 4 is 22 minus w, or the difference of 22 and w divided by 3 is equal to negative 7. So again, we have this fraction, and so to get rid of that denominator, we can multiply both sides of the equal sign by that denominator. So let's do that. On the left side of the equal sign, the 3's cancel out, and that leaves us with 22 minus w is equal to negative 21. We're still not done. We need to get the w alone and move all of the other numbers to the other side of the equal sign. We can do that by minusing 22 from both sides of the equal sign. That leaves us with negative w is equal to negative 43. And you might think we're finished because we've isolated the variable. It's all alone and has a 1 in front of it. But it doesn't have a 1 in front of it. It has a negative 1 in front of the w. We need the variable to be isolated, and we also need the variable to be positive. So in this case here, we can divide by the number in front of the w, divide by negative 1. Negative divided by a negative is positive 1w, or w, is equal to negative divided by a negative is positive 43. And we could put a box around it.